3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
All right, welcome to Roots of Reality. I'm your host, Ben Baumann, and today I'm going to be talking about the history of dogs. So as far back as 30,000 years ago, long before human civilization, in a world where survival was a challenge every single day in the life of a person, two different species would form an alliance which would change the course of human history. And this event was the domestication of prehistoric wolves in Eurasia by our human ancestors, eventually leading to the creation of what we call dogs today. And since that historic event, dogs have become a species known as our best friend. In fact, they've become even more than friends and are now often parts of our families, because we have evolved for thousands and thousands of years together, hunting for food, protecting each other against predators and other threats. Whether it's out in the forest and some type of creature lurks in the distance, or if we're in war, fighting other human beings. Our dogs have been beside us for generation after generation throughout human history. And even today are still sleeping next to us when we are both most vulnerable. So the bond between human beings and dogs is really quite remarkable. I mean, in ancient Egypt, dogs were even considered sacred. So if you have a dog with you right now, laying next to you in your home, or sitting by you, it really is always amazing just to take a little bit of moment and think about that history that led to that moment that you're in right now, with your dog in your home. And think about how this is another species, a descendant of ancient wolves with an average bite force of 235 pounds. Enough strength to not only do significant damage to you, but even kill you potentially if your dog were to attack you. Yet these dogs we have let into our homes with all our trust are not threats to us, but rather have become parts of our family. That loves us unconditionally, a type of love some people may never even feel from another human being. Because for a dog, you are their universe. You are the greatest thing in their lives, and all they want to do is be beside you with their undying loyalty. Thus, in a world which often seems scary, chaotic, and uncertain, perhaps the one other soul you can always rely on is your dog. And that is pretty special. Which is why when we reflect on this incredible history between dogs and human beings, and the thousands of years we spent bonding and evolving together into this modern world, it really does highlight just how special that relationship is, that we don't necessarily think about the history of so much. And that's why history is always so relevant to our lives, even things that we don't really pay that close attention to, like our relationship with our dog. Thus, with that, if you have a dog, make sure you give your dog some extra attention for that sacred bond between our two species for thousands of years, and appreciate that relationship you have with your dog. And if you don't have a dog, maybe it's time to think about getting one. After all, there are countless dogs looking to become your dog out there right now waiting for you. So, as always, remember, billions of years led to you, so make the most of it.